Hello everyone, my name is Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. I've seen a lot of people debating whether or not it is more expensive or cheaper to live a zero waste or a more sustainable lifestyle, and not even zero waste but reduced waste, because I don't believe it's truly possible for anyone to go zero waste. Even the zero wastiest of the zero wasters has a trash jar. So 100% fully zero waste is it's just not possible. But let's talk about, and I'll do this in two videos, because first I want to talk about the things that I've done to go zero waste or to reduce waste in my life, things I've done that have saved me money, and then we'll talk about the things that are considerably more expensive. So let's start with saving money. There are things that have saved me a lot of money over the years. One of them is cooking at home. We rarely ever go out to eat. It is a rare treat for us to go out to eat. Now that the kids are older, my husband and I may be able to do that more often. Our 18-year wedding anniversary is coming up on the 22nd, and we will probably go out for our wedding anniversary because we should probably celebrate that. 18 years is a long time to be married in this day and age. The divorce rates are crazy high right now. So we save a ton of money by buying our food and preparing it at home. And it saves a lot of waste. There's a lot less waste if you aren't eating fast food and having all of the throwaway trash stuff that goes with that. Another thing that has saved me a lot of money is my hydro flask. I am like absolutely thrilled with my hydro flask. I use it all the time. It goes everywhere with me. I always have water in it. Sometimes I'll put tea in it, but for the most part I have water in it, and it is great because I'm not buying bottled water, I'm not buying bottled tea, not buying bottled anything really, because all of my fluids I drink from my hydro flask. It's great. It was $45. So here's my advice. Get high quality that you know is going to last you for years and years and years. If you can afford to do it to get started. If you can't, a $5 one from Walmart is perfectly fine. But I think I spent about $45 on my hydro flask, but I have saved way more than that already by using that. Way more. Another thing that saves money is feminine hygiene products that are washable and reusable, like feminine cups and those washable feminine pads. Those will save a ton of money in the long run. Yes, you may have to spend some money to get started. Like I think the Diva cup runs about $40 at Target, something like that. And a lot of women swear by that. I am not a fan. I prefer the washable, reusable pads and the Thinx period panties, which are an expense to get started, but in the long run, they save you money. Like I have not had to throw away any of the things that I have purchased, and I've been using them for several years now. And they're still good. Washing your dishes rather than buying disposable cups and plates and bowls and spoons and knives and forks, all of that stuff. It is cheaper for you to just buy a bottle of dish soap and wash your dishes, and it is more eco-friendly. It is better for the environment. We don't use anything disposable here at the house, ever. Bar soap and bar shampoo. One of my little bars of bar shampoo, and I've done videos on my bar shampoo, that saves me money because one of those bars cost me $5 on Amazon, and I used the JR Liggett's. I had bought a 3-pack for $15, but one bar lasts me, and you can see how long my hair is here. One bar lasts me about 4 months. And that's $5. $5 for 4 months. Whereas I was spending, let's see, about $15 a month on shampoo and conditioner for that 4 months. That's about $60. So $5 as opposed to $60, it saved me a lot of money. So I will say that the bar shampoo and bar soap, a bar of soap will last you longer than a bottle of liquid soap, and it's super cheap. You can get them for like, I don't know, 50 cents. At the holidays, right after Christmas, if you go into Walmart, but you gotta be careful because some of those are wrapped in a lot of plastic and stuff. But you can find on clearance holiday soaps and stuff like that for super cheap. So you can stock up then. Norwex cleaning cloths. I did spend a lot of money on Norwex to get started back when I was trying to find an easier way to do things. I wouldn't say that Norwex is the best, but it is definitely a better option than all of the chemicals and all of the plastic that you're dumping into a landfill. I know microfiber cloths are made of plastic and they do slough off little fibers that get into the waterways. However, like I said, it is the lesser, if we're going to go with the lesser of evils. If you don't feel you can go all the way to 100% sustainable, Norwex is a great start because those cloths last you forever. I've had mine for a couple of years and they're still like brand new, and I haven't had to use like Windex. They have window cloths that work absolutely great. I had been not using harsh chemicals in my house for probably several years before I discovered Norwex, and I was just using rags from cut up clothing, and I was using vinegar, and that works great. And then I had a friend who was selling Norwex, and so I bought a bunch of it. And those are really expensive to get started, but you don't need very many of them. And they kill bacteria as they dry, supposedly. They have colloidal silver or something right in the cloth. So they're exceptional in that way. You're not supposed to have to wash them very often. Now I do, because trust me, they will get funky smelling if you don't. But my Norwex cloths work absolutely phenomenal and have for years, and they're still in great shape. So Norwex is more sustainable than all of the cleaning chemicals that come in the plastic bottles, for sure. It is not absolute perfection when it comes to living zero waste, I know. But I'd say if you're trying to do things in a more sustainable way and you need Norwex to do that, then by all means go for it, because it will save you money in the long run on all the cleaning supplies. And they really do, even though they're an expensive cloth, that cloth will hold up very well. I've got several of them and they have held up very well. I actually really, really like the dust mitts because I think the dust mitts actually work really great. So those are some things that I have found save me a whole lot of money since I have been trying to live a more sustainable life. And I will talk a little bit more. I'm going to make another video and we're going to discuss the things that are more expensive, the things that have cost me a lot of money. Also, I just want to mention one more thing that will save you a lot of money. If you're buying your clothing secondhand, that's great. I don't buy much of my clothing secondhand because I always struggle when I go to buy secondhand clothing. If I go to one of the secondhand stores, whatever I'm looking for, I can never find it in my size. If I am looking for something nice that I can wear for work, it has to be dressy and it has to be in my size, they never have it. When I got my job that I am at now, I had to buy nicer, dressier clothes for work. And I started at Salvation Army and Goodwill. I could not find dressier clothes in my size. They had a gazillion t-shirts, but t-shirts was specifically not allowed. So there are problems like that will come up where you are going to have to go out and buy brand new, but then try to find, where you can, try to find fabrics that are more sustainable, like linen, and you can get really great clearance at like Marshall's and Ross Dress for Less. So there are ways that you can find some of those more sustainable fabrics at stores for cheaper if you really take the time to dig through the clearance racks. But if you can buy secondhand clothing, that is one thing that will save you probably a good chunk of money. But anyway, thank you for watching my video. I'm going to get this one posted. I've got some more videos planned for you guys. I am sorry that I haven't made any videos lately. We have had a lot going on. There's the whole Christmas season with band. My son has been struggling at school. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but he is severely ADHD. So sometimes the school teachers are used to normal kids and they prefer to deal with normal kids. So they aren't always good with a kid with ADHD. So sometimes we have struggles when we get a teacher that doesn't know how to handle a child who has ADHD. So I have spent some time at the school, and I have spent a lot of time going over my son's homework with him and trying to help him get caught up on anything he has fallen behind on, and getting the teachers to understand that they may have to do things a little differently with Cole because of the fact that he is ADHD. So I have spent a lot of time with family stuff lately, and then over the holiday, over Thanksgiving week, I had my nephew here, and I've mentioned him before in videos because it's very hard for me to make videos when he's here. I can't do it because he is right next to me and he's always shouting, and we believe he's autistic, but my sister won't get him tested because of the fact that the state doesn't pay for it. She'd have to pay for it out of pocket. And his teachers believe he's on the spectrum as well, but like I said, she won't get him tested and get the help that he needs because the state aid doesn't cover it. So when he is around, it is a little bit of a challenge. And I do try, he's my nephew, I love him, so I do try to have him come spend time with us from time to time. So I can't make videos when he is with us, and like I said, we've just had a lot going on. But thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and I will post a video soon about the things that I have found that cost me a lot more money when going zero waste. So have a wonderful holiday season.